Welcome again, everybody. Hey, this one's going out to my good buddy J-Man, who's always sending me great stuff, man. He's such a cool dude. And he wrote me the other day and he said, hey, I would like you to rank the Metallica albums, but what Metallica albums do you not own? Because I'm going to get you them. I'm going to send you them, you're going to listen to them, and you're going to rank. And I said, all right. J-Man's the best. And now I have I have all the Metallica albums. I do have a Garage Inc. on vinyl and all that, but that doesn't count. Just studio albums, all right? And at the very bottom, oh my God, I didn't hear this before. What the hell is this? Seriously, like, you know what it is too also? I can't stand Lou Reed. I know he's got fans and stuff, but man, I hate his music. I hate Velvet Underground. I hate that. And then colored girls say, boop, she-doop, 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 boop. I'm not into that artsy fartsy Andy Warhol fucking painting a fucking Campbell's soup can. It's not my deal. I don't like it. And this is chock full of that crap. And I actually, this shit, look at this shit. Let me show you this shit. This shit is 2, not 1, but 2 fucking CDs. And I listened to the whole goddamn thing. I did a lot of cleaning up while I was listening to it, but I was paying attention to how horrible it was. There was not one song on this entire thing I liked, and man, in a way, this album just got worse and worse and worse. It just kept getting worse. Like, oh, you thought that song was shit? Check this one out. This is garbage. Rest in peace, Lou Reed. I'm not happy he died. I wish he was still alive making crappy music for all you Lou Reed fans. But he died. Anyway, this is the worst. And yes, there's people that say, well, that's a Lou Reed album. It's not a Metallica album. It says right here, Lou Reed and Metallica. So it's a Metallica album, according to J-Man and according to me. You know, because actually I told J-Man, well, I don't own 72 Seasons. And what was another one I didn't own? Oh, Death Magnetic. Those were the only, and then he goes, do you have Lulu? And I go, oh no. And he goes, yeah, that's a Metallica album. I know some people go, that's not a Metallica album, it's a Lou Reed album. It's a Lou Reed and Metallica album, according to me and J-Man. And we think we're right. So that's at the very bottom. What garbage. All right, this one. Saint Anger. I'll tell you, I didn't tell him to buy me this because I owned it, but I didn't buy it. And it's the weirdest thing was this album was sent to me by Elektra Records when it was brand new. And I don't know why. I didn't fill nothing out. It's just the biggest mystery. And this brought, and actually I never played the CD. It brought a DVD. It's the CD and the DVD. I played the DVD. And it was so bad, I was like, oh my God, I just thought it was terrible. That I never even bothered to put on the CD for many years till somebody asked me to do a track by track with Saint Anger. And my God, there's nothing on here that's even resembles a good song. This is fucking terrible. And yes, I am aware there's a lot of people that like Saint Anger. Good for you! Seriously, I do mean that, you know? Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's no good to you, my friend. This is good to you. And this is crap to me. And it's all the way, this is actually the worst Metallica without Lou Reed album. Saint Anger. All right, next. Yeah, I know a lot of people like this. I don't get it. This is terrible. And I listened to it again. It's just horrible. I call it death pathetic. You know? A lot of people feel, oh, it's them coming back to the thrash. Man, it sounds like rich people trying to be thrash. It's try hard and it's horrible. And I would say the only song that, man, didn't want me to put screwdrivers in my ears was That Was Just Your Life. The opening track, it was, but I still didn't like it, but it's like if I had to pick the best song here, it'd be that crap. This is a horrible album. I know a lot of people like it. I don't. Alright, next, another horrible album. Reload. Oh my god. But there is one song on here I absolutely love. And I know a lot of you don't love it, but that's okay. I love Memory Remains. I love that. Marianne Faithfull sounds like she smoked like 10 cartons of cigarettes before recording it. I dig it with that weird high-pitched noise going on behind her, and just the song in general. I think it's an awesome song. That's why Reload is above everything I just talked about, because those didn't even have any really good songs. Memory Remains to me is a damn good song. Alright, next. Another crappy album, Load. But again, this one has 2 songs, well really 3 songs I like, where that one only has 1. And that is 2x4. I dig it, it's kind of Sabbathy. I love Until It Sleeps, the first single. I didn't love it back then, I hated it actually, but I still went and bought the album. But Until It Sleeps grew on me. I actually really I think that song is cool and dark. And the last tune, The Outlaw Torn. I think it's a little too long. Could have been better if it was shaved, but it had some good moments, you know, good enough. Better than anything on those past albums, with the exception of Memory Remains. I do like that. Alright, here's the next one. And J-Man, thank you, man. I thought you were going to get me it on CD. No, but J-Man bought me it on vinyl. And that is 72 Seasons. I really had hope for this album, because I was so excited about the album before that, you know, I thought, oh, and I kind of fooled myself when I first heard it. I actually went to the theater where they played, like, you know, the whole album with some videos, and I actually, some of these songs I liked more back then. Now it's like, I still think Lux Eterna is a great song. What's the other one? 72 Seasons, it's okay, and If Darkness Had a Sun. Those 3 songs. I think the second one too, Shadows Follow, was okay. But the rest, not high in the thing. Nope, no thank you. Alright, next. The Black Album. This album, I love The God That Failed. And it's not that I love Sad But True, but I love Sad But True to warm up my voice back when I would play shows and record. It was a good, you know, and Through the Never's okay. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this album. That ever since I started talking about this album on this video, it sold 16,000 copies. This shit still sells like crazy. Anyway, Black Album is whatever number. Alright, next. An album everybody loves. I'm like, it's okay. And Justice for All. I will say the opening track, Blackened. Metallica has never wrote a song as good as Blackened since Blackened. I think that song rules. I love Dyer's Eve. And I love the song One, the popular one. I love that song. So that's why, you know, I put this above everything else, because it's got some really stellar tracks on here. And Justice for All. Alright, the rest I love. I love the rest. And yeah, a lot of people don't like it, but I love this album. Even more than Injustice for All. That's right. Yes, this album doesn't have anything as good as Blackened, but it has Spit Out the Bone. I love the song Hardwired. Atlas Rise, what risk? The same thing with Now That We're Dead. Halo on Fire is amazing. And I love Murder One. Yeah, there's some songs like Man Unkind and Here Comes Revenge are like, but the rest smokes. I know it's not cool. I know all you old schoolers. Fuck that, Metallica hasn't done nothing good since 1989. This is better than 1980. Well, what was it, 88? 88, 89 when Injustice came out. This is better in my opinion. But I know a lot of you don't think that, and that's cool. Good for you. I wish you were here now so I can take you to the supermarket and buy you a doggy biscuit. Alright? Okay, now we're to my top 3. Now I gotta say, my number 3 has never been my number 3. It's either been my number 1 or my number 2. It's never been my number 3. Now it's my number 3. And I am talking about the debut album, Kill 'Em All. Those that follow me, you know, I knew of Metallica before this album came out. I had the demo and Metal Massacre with Hit the Lights. And I was at a party, a beach party. You know, this guy rented a hotel at the beach. And some guy there was like, hey man, you ever heard of a band called Metallica? I go, yeah man, Hit the Lights. And he's like, I got Kill 'Em All. I was like, what's that? Oh, their album. So he went down to his car and he had it on cassette. I heard Hit the Lights, which is a different version, but I love this album, man, but now it's my 3rd favorite because I like the next 2 more. Okay, number 2. A lot of people pick this as their number 1 because I guess it's trendy to say what my number 1 is. But this is my number 2. It's always been my number 3. I've always liked Kill 'Em All more than this, but not no more. Fight Fire with Fire, are you kidding? Creeping Death. Trapped Under Ice. I love Escape. I love the whole freaking album. From the Beltos, Fade to Black. Escape, Trapped Under Ice. Hell yeah. So you know what my number 1 is. And it is trendy, I do understand that. And that is Master of Puppets. I just think, I've always thought this was their best album. When I first got Master of Puppets, I thought, oh, this is the best Metallica album ever. And I still think that, but you know, this tops so many polls. So, it's so popular that a lot of people would never put this at their number 1 because they want to be contrarian. Or you like Ride the Lightning more. I get it. I like Master of Puppets. The best. The greatest Metallica album, in my opinion. So there you go. J-Man, you rock, my friend. Thank you so much. Now I am a Metallica completist because of you. And I just appreciate everything. You know, J-Man also got me the Injustice for All box set. J-Man's the man, which is probably has my favorite live recording on that Seattle show. I think it's my favorite Metallica live album. Just blistering. Anyway, there you go, J-Man. Thanks again. And everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. And leave your ranking in the comments below. And if you like Lulu, let us know, man. It's all good. Come out and say, I like Lulu. And then we'll all be happy, right? Anyway, and everybody out there, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, ring that little notification bell. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And like the video, it's good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em on Kabah.